Show.
What a show.
The Whitey Show. The Whitey Show.
Whitey Show.
I'm the review who loves to say son of a bitch. The same review who hates most Nintendo shit. I'm the one who calls games what they are. I even own a 360 and hate Gears of War. Guy who spends his money on games, fucking cards. Just a funny guy who became a YouTube star. Looking for better reviews than IGN. Don't look far, just give me a shot. Going on par.
Okay, so Blue Dragon is an old school RPG type. You've seen them all the time. This mostly relates to Dragon Quest. Actually, so much like it that it feels like a complete rip-off. The problem I have with that is there's already a Dragon Quest, okay? And besides Japan, all of us see that Dragon Quest isn't that great. Why? Because the basic formula of an RPG from fucking Final Fantasy 1 is still used in this game. There are some little things that make it different, but all in all, Miss Walker, I believe, Miss Wake, whatever, just didn't come through with their first RPG. So, let's get right into it. The story of Blue Dragon. This is another fault of Blue Dragon, is the weak story. The story is so fucking boring. I don't know, some people got through it. I personally was so bored by this too. There's some parts that really, you know, like make it exciting, but those parts are very, very, very small, and they come mostly at the end of each disc, but in total, this game is a fucking bore. The characters are terrible, and to me it's such a waste because this CGI work right here is done beautifully, and even the normal graphics are, which we're about to get into, but in total, story is your regular old go save the world because you're a 10-year-old kid with your group of 10-year-olds and probably one 12-year-old or whatever. Another weak story, and what could have been an exciting story. Keep trying, RPGs. Okay, so the graphics part is short. Nice graphics, as I said, very impressive. Too bad the art design feels like rejects from the Dragon Quest series. But besides that, graphics are pretty good actually. I give them a thumbs up. And you'll see the normal gameplay graphics in a minute. So that means let's head over to the gameplay section. Gameplay. Dragon Quest is basically this game. Really, it is. It feels so much like a Dragon Quest. It's a shame. I mean, even the artwork, which is by the dude from Dragon Ball Z. So, basically, the gameplay is the same. There's a little difference, though. We're about to show you right now. As you can see, you can use all 5 teammates. This is actually a very cool feature, and I hope this is in all RPGs in the future. Anyway, as you can see, all 5 people. When you attack, which you'll see right now, some attacks just normal, you know, they'll attack by pressing a button. Then you have attacks where you fill up a meter. Not fill it up so much as you press it at the right time, and not only does it make your attack stronger, the longer you hold it, the longer your turn is to actually attack with it. Right there, you saw it. I did it quick because I just want to smack them. That gives me a little boost. If I got it all the way to the end of that line, where the red is, it would have done almost probably double the damage. This makes for, I guess you could say, a unique feature, though I wouldn't say a great feature. But, it does its job. I mean, you get a feel of accomplishment when you do double the damage by doing the bar, and I guess you're not just sitting there clicking attack and then waiting for a critical attack. You could get somewhat, I guess you could call a critical attack by doing that. So that's kind of a cool feature in the gameplay. Too bad it gets boring after the first 3 or 4 times you use it. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing with this because I know you can hear it. Really, it's just the gameplay feels very generic. You got your set of course, magic, dark magic, and white magic. Healing, you know, all that. I mean, there's really nothing special about this game. And, you know what, I could have lived with that if the story and the characters were entertaining and everything. But they're really not. They're really, really not. And this hurts the gameplay because RPGs, the gameplay, in my opinion, is always second thought. Which is fine, since I'm always looking for a story. But there is another thing about this game, which is the customization, I guess you can call it, of you know, upgrading your character, which is a unique feature, and I will show you right now. Okay, so this is it. You go to skill, and you can see all these different skills you can have, right? I mean, it's not a huge amount, but what is cool is you can combine skills. What do I mean by that, you're probably asking? I know I sound all professional here, so I'm going to be all like that. Anyway, you say you're Master Swordsman, correct? With Shu. I am level 50, whatever, 60 with Shu, in Swordsman style. Say I want to learn Healing Magic with Shu. I go to Healing. White Magic. I beat the shit out of some guys, gain 10 levels in White Magic, and then what I can do is put some White Magic skills that I obtained into my skill list, and then not only can I go back to Swordmaster, which I can learn more skills, or I'll just be stronger in it because it upgrades those certain, you know, attributes when you're that class. I will also have a magic to heal. This is pretty cool, and you can combine all different things such as healing with dark magic with fighting with defense, and so on. So it's a really cool feature. So I guess we head on to enjoyment, which I guess we'll finish up there. Okay, so to finish it up, Blue Dragon's an RPG. 25 to 30 hours you can expect. There's a pretty big world to go around. There are side bosses once you get to the 3rd disc. So that's always cool, you know. There's a nice size map, as you can see. I mean, it's a generic RPG. If you into it, you're into it. Totally, I was not into it. I hated the story, I hated the characters. Graphics were nice, but I felt they could have been used better in the art direction, which is where Dragon Quest, you know, is much better in the art direction. But this is Mistwalkers, I think I'm saying that right. First RPG, and their second RPG, Lost Odyssey, was ace. In other words, excellent. So I give them the benefit of the doubt. They tried their best to, you know, appeal to hardcore, old school style gamers. But me, I'm not impressed, and I played quite a lot of RPGs. Blue Dragon gets an average 6.5. Not the worst game I ever played, but probably the worst RPG on the 360 at the moment. There are plenty of better ones to choose from.